Well, 2 weeks later. Hey guys, JamesMCD Reviews here, and today I'm doing something a little bit different. A little over a week ago, I saw a movie called I'm Going to Kill Someone This Friday. Yeah, I know, the title's a little bit on the nose, but hear me out. This is an independent psychological thriller by Durden Godfrey. And if you don't know who Durden Godfrey is, I would highly recommend checking out his YouTube channel. He has some...
Hey, fuckers! The name's Handy Quack! Four Knobs Wine Club if you're nasty!
The pine cone shit is back.
Purple sticky salvia. You can buy it at any porn shop.
Interesting content, to say the least. But yeah, this is a movie by Durden Godfrey that asks the very simple question, who is Robert Partridge and who is he going to kill? Ultimately, this movie takes you through a week in the life of a psychopath. It shows you his home life, it shows you his job, it shows you how he interacts with various people, and throughout the whole thing you're constantly questioning what's real and what isn't. I was lucky enough to go to the premiere in Jacksonville. I had a ton of fun. I got to meet some of the actors, and I got to sit in on a Q&A after the movie where they sat down with the director and the writer and the producer and the cinematographer and some of the actors, and they answered questions.
I would like to say, Durden Godfrey, thank you for your vision, and thank you for allowing us to be part of it.
So that was a lot of fun. I had a really great time at that. And it also helped that the movie was really freaking good. I really enjoyed it. Now, it's kind of hard to talk in depth about this movie because, one, that would require spoiling a lot of the main plot, and this is one of the few moments where I'm not going to spoil the movie because part of the experience is like seeing it for yourself and not having things revealed to you. And two, because a lot of it is kind of left open for discussion. Since the movie is from the point of view of a psychopath, and you know, he hallucinates various things, and you're not always sure like if anything that's going on is even really happening.
To dive in the head of Robert Partridge is not something one wants to do, and I like to look at myself as a ball of yarn. Every Monday is pretty much together. It's a pretty quirky ball of yarn, but by Friday it's completely unraveled, and I've been pretty much rooting them on the whole way to do whatever, man. Just live life, man. Kill someone, you know, life's short, whatever. But to be honest with you, like I say, I liken it to almost, if you will, like a Fight Club, a Tyler Durden, if you will, trying to jump inside this guy's head and be his inhibitions. Basically let him know on Monday it should have been Friday. We didn't have to sit here for 90 minutes for you to do what you did. We should have just did on Monday in the break room, and everybody would have been good.
Really plays with your expectations, and it really like keeps you guessing. You're constantly thinking like, when is this guy gonna crack? What is he gonna do? How dangerous is he? And that all comes down to Tom Siedel's, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, but that all comes down to his performance as Robert Partridge. He is easily the best actor in this movie. The best way I would describe his character is, imagine a combination of Kilgrave from Jessica Jones and Kevin Spacey's character from Seven, only without any of the subtlety. He's insane, he's creepy, he acts weird around different people, he like acts out and yells at his job, and he's like always like switching back and forth between like subdued and like angry.
About a year before this role, I started therapy. I realized that I wasn't a very healthy guy, and I started therapy, right? And my therapist taught me really healthy coping mechanisms. Ways to just deal with yourself and be happy with yourself and actually be assertive and healthy, right? So I just turned that on its head. I just did the exact opposite of everything she told me to do. I did a lot of research on what it is to be a psychopath. It's actually not it's not in the DSM-5, it's not a real condition. It's a set of different conditions that end with this sort of symptom that we call psychopath or sociopath. And it was a lot of fun to research, and it was a lot of fun to experiment with. But the core of Robert Partridge is insecurity, and buffeting that was hatred, pure evil, just hatred of everything and everyone.
But much like Kilgrave from Jessica Jones, as unsettling and creepy as he is to watch, he's also wildly charismatic and fun to watch, which I think adds a nice bit of like dark comedy to it. Because he does have some. There are some. As messed up as this movie can be at times, there are some really, really funny lines. I think this one has to be my favorite.
I don't care to see your goddamn hammer, Garrett.
I don't know why, it's just out of context. That line is so much fun. But yeah, he did a really good job. The other two main actors did a really good job too. Tracy L. Newman did a really good job as Georgette, and Kamson Levy did a really good job as Bobby.
Basically for me, it was just kind of, especially in my scenes with you, I mean, it was a connection because I'm trying to side with you because obviously like you're my dad, so I'm not gonna like cut you off. But at the same time, I don't want to like get too close to you because I mean you're a scary dude.
For Georgette, I think any of the redeeming, charming qualities in Robert, you know, have fallen away at this point. And she was basically, you know, living with a sociopath and trying her best, you know, just to keep him happy. She's on eggshells. She's fearful for her son and wanting to take on anything that he has to give. And I think eventually she just feels numb. She's just kind of numbly walking through her life.
I was a little kind of disappointed that they weren't like given a whole lot of screen time, because I thought their performances were really good and they did a really good job. But then as I kept, you know, thinking about it, I did kind of realize this is essentially Robert Partridge's movie, and they're just sort of like in the background and they're kind of just along for the ride. If they were given more screen time, it would kind of just defeat the purpose of the movie. So I think that they worked pretty well. Part of me kind of wishes we got a little bit more of them, but they did really good for what they were. The cinematography is masterful. It's a beautifully shot movie. The editing as well is also really well done. The music by Dr. Jones, I believe it was, that was really good and helped add to the suspense.
It was really great getting to work with Durden. Like, he had a very clear vision, and we got to spend a lot of time talking about what it was going to look like before we ever, like months before we got on set. And so, like, we both like a lot of the same kinds of movies, and it was just really nice working with a director that like gave me a lot of freedom to experiment. We would try different things, and we'd come up with different ideas in the moment and see if this works. If it doesn't, we move on. If it's something we want to move on with, then we keep moving forward.
I really just wanted to stay in the headspace of Robert Holt, regardless of what was happening outside of his space, with his family or the people that he worked with. It's just dread and madness, and I just wanted to keep it there.
The direction by Godfrey was also really, really well done. And yeah, I mean, overall, I just really enjoyed the hell out of this movie. Now, since it's, you know, like a kind of a Fathom event type of movie, it probably is gonna move around from city to city, and after that I don't exactly know what's gonna happen with it, if it is going to get like more screenings in Jacksonville, or if it's gonna get a home media release or a digital release. I really hope it does, because I really want, you know, more people to see this movie. But yeah, like if you're interested in seeing it, I'll put a link to the movie's website in the description, as well as their Facebook page, so you can find out some more information, stay updated on when I'm Going to Kill Someone This Friday will be coming to your city. But yeah, if you do get the opportunity to see it, definitely go see it. It's a really, really genuinely good movie, and Durden, if you're watching this, you did a really good job, man. Kudos. So yeah, that about does it. Like I said, be sure to check out the Kill website and the Facebook page, and be sure to subscribe to Durden's YouTube channel. All those links will be in the description. Thank you guys for watching. I'll have some major updates coming very soon for both this channel and my main channel, so stay tuned for those. Thank you guys for watching. See you later.
You realize you're a psychopath, right?
Why do you test me, Jordan?